We are here to do the Week 10 picks. Week 9 was terrible. I think got half of them right and half of them wrong. That's all I know. So I think it was 7 or 8, 7 wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but the numbers, something like that. It was terrible. There were a lot of upsets last week. I don't know if that will be the same for this week, but we're seeing it happen a lot. Thursday night game is Ravens versus Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Ravens. I don't even think I need to think about this, whether Tua is playing or not. I'm going to go with the Ravens. Lamar Jackson is going to play well this game. And the Ravens defense. Everything is better about the Ravens, you know? Mm-hmm. So, you know. Jaguars and Colts. I'm going to go with the Colts. The Colts are the better team. Jacksonville's one of the worst teams in the league. They've only won 2 games, I believe. I don't know how they beat the Bills last week, but I don't think the Colts are going to let that happen. It's divisional. Colts are at home, and I think they're going to win. Jets versus the Bills. Yeah, I know Mike White's back, and I know the Bills lost to Jacksonville. And even though I picked them last week, they lost. I'm still going to go with the Bills. I also forgot to say something. I forgot to say who the favorites were in these games. Baltimore 7.5, Colts 10.5. So you can see they're heavily favorites games. Bills are favored by 12 points. So sounds safe bet right there. I'm going to go with the Patriots over the Browns. Just note Nick Chubb and the Patriots defense is better. Mac Jones been playing well. The whole Patriots team has been playing well together. So I think they will beat the Browns 2-point favorite, and I'm okay with that. They're at home. Played much better at home. I'm going to go with the Raiders against the Chiefs. Raiders are at home. Chiefs been struggling. Even though they've been winning, they've barely been winning games. They're 2.5-point favorites, so it's kind of interesting that the Chiefs are the favorites. But I think the Raiders are going to come back and win. I just think they were distracted, and that's why they lost to the Giants last week. Speaking of Giants, they're on a bye week. So are the Bengals, Bears, and Texans. We're going to go to the Lions and Steelers now. We're going to go with the Steelers, obviously. The Lions are one of the worst teams. They may go 0-17. I don't know if they win a game this year. That's how bad they are. Steelers are favored by 8 and by 9, and that's... I even think that is, there you go. I'm going to go with the Titans. I know a lot of people are picking the Saints, which I kind of find strange. I think Titans have become they just been destroying good talent. They beat the Chiefs. They beat the Bills. They beat the Saints. I mean, not the Saints, the Rams, and they will beat the Saints is what I was going to say. Titans are favored by 3. Chargers against the Vikings, and the Saints really disappointed me with the loss to the Falcons. Like, come on, Saints. You guys should be better than that. I'm going to go with the Chargers over the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings know how to win. They've been losing a lot of games. Chargers are actually decent this year. Herbert has looked pretty good for most games. There's a couple of games where he struggled, and they almost lost to the Eagles. It was a very close game, but at the end, they won, and that's all that matters. Broncos versus the Eagles. I am going to go with the Broncos. Teddy Bridgewater, Melvin Gordon, I think... and Javonte Williams, they're going to run the ball a lot, and that's what they should do. Really good, really successful, and that's how they beat teams with good defense. Their defense is good. The Broncos were able to stop the Cowboys, hold them down. I think the acquisitions that they made is the key part in all this, and this time I feel confident in picking the Broncos. Please don't let me down, Broncos. It is against the NFC East. They can sweep the NFC East if they beat the Eagles, and I think they will. I picked the Cowboys last week. Most people did, even Broncos fans. Cowboys, what is going on? You cannot beat this team, the Broncos, for some reason. And now we'll go to the Cowboys game against the Falcons. I'm going to pick the Cowboys, regardless of them losing last week. I just think they're better than the Falcons. They are a 9-point favorite, which I think is really high, because I could see the Falcons winning this, but I'm going to go with them. Buccaneers versus the football team. I'm going to go with the Buccaneers. I think they win this. I think they're just a much better team. Yeah. I just think the Buccaneers are much better. You know, with Brady, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, I don't know if they'll have Antonio Brown, but they're just better than the football team. Football team is one of the worst teams in the NFL. Panthers versus Cardinals. Sam Darnold is out, and they'll have PJ Walker. And PJ Walker might even help him, because that's how bad Sam Darnold's been. 10.5-point favorite Cardinals. Cardinals are the best team in the NFL. Still, to me, yes, they lost to the Packers. I'm not going to take that as like, oh, the Cardinals are no longer they are the best team to me still in the whole NFL. This just because they won without Kyler Murray. I know it's the 49ers, but they won convincingly without Kyler Murray. I just think there's the running back, James Conner, is so good. He's been playing amazing this year. Their defense is good, pretty decent. And it's just like, they're a good, well-rounded team. You know, I think the Cardinals will beat the Panthers. They just, you know, Packers last week really disappointed me. And it is the Seahawks versus the Packers. Russell Wilson will be back for this game. Aaron Rodgers will be back for this game. Now, I'm going to make a caveat here. If Aaron Rodgers does not play, I pick the Seahawks. But if Aaron Rodgers plays, I'm going to go with the Packers. And Packers are 3-point favorites. And that makes sense. So, I just can't wait to see how this team looks like with Russell Wilson. 3.5-point favorites, by the way. 49ers and the Rams. And I know the Rams lost, but I don't think they're all done. I think they're still a good team. They're still Super Bowl contender. It was a trap game for them. They took the Titans lightly, and you cannot take the Titans lightly. They are good. Why are people sleeping on the Titans? Yes, they don't have Derrick Henry, but they're finding ways to win, even without Derrick Henry. They have Adrian Peterson, which is funny, Jeremy McNichols. And so, like, I don't know why people are saying the Titans, but I think the Rams will win. The 49ers do not look good. The defense is better of the Rams. Stafford will come back to play, I think. I hope, because I have him in fantasy. And, yeah. So I think the Rams should beat the 49ers. And, yeah, those are my Week 10 picks. They are favorite over the 49ers by 4 points. Cover that easily, I think. So the 4 teams again on bye: Bears, Bengals, Giants, Texans. Okay, guys, those are my Week 10 picks. Please tell me in the description what you think. Do you agree, disagree? Please hit the like and subscribe. Thank you guys again for getting me to 2K. You guys are awesome. You guys are the best. Appreciate each and every one of you. Please hit the like and subscribe. See you around the bend, and see you on the next live stream or video.